Hello everyone, OreoCuber here today, back with another video, and today I will be showing you 8 different patterns on the Rubik's Cube, partially for 4th of July, because a lot of these are 4th of July, as it says here, America, because America is too long, and on my big cubes, I'll actually show you this later. But for now, we will start with the checkerboard pattern. All you have to do is turn each middle layer once. So I just turned that middle layer. Now I turn this middle layer. Oh, this cube sucks. And then this middle layer. I like it though on this cube because it's red and blue right there, if you can see that. It sort of creates a checkerboard. Duh. You can also move the sides like that. It's easy to fix and put back, but on a regular cube, that's what it looks like. It's nice. It makes the colors kind of pop. But yeah. The next pattern is the dot pattern, which is also very cool. So what you do is you hold it with whichever face you want, and up with this layer, turn the cube, up with this layer, turn the cube, up with this layer, turn the cube, and up one more time with that layer. Now what you get is this product where all the centers looked mix-matched, and you think it would be hard to get back into its original state, solved state, but it's not as hard as you think. All you have to do is hold it with this. So I just found the red, and that's the blue centerpiece. So there's the red base, and then right above it is the red centerpiece. So the red base and the red centerpiece, just hold it like that. And then you bring this layer, these two layers up, so it creates a red H sort of thing. It doesn't have to be red, but I see that there's two white pieces right here, and there's also a white centerpiece over here. So I bring the white centerpiece over to make a bar, and then as you can probably see, it goes up right there to complete the white center or whichever center, and then you just fix the cube with one other move, whichever move it happens to be, but it's one move, so I don't need to explain that. That pattern is loved by a lot of people. I mean, so many people do it, and it's just a classic pattern. And then you can also do checkerboard with it, and it kind of looks like a flower too. I mean, I know it's called the flower pattern, but this makes it look even better. So you can do a checkerboard and the dot pattern to make a cool flower, and then you just fix it. Alright, so the next pattern is cube in a cube, which may take a while to learn. It took me a while to learn the algorithm, but it's pretty easy once you've got it down. And it is as follows. So you hold with whichever side you want. Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to start with white on the top and red, because then it's going to cycle red, white, and blue in on our 4th of July tomorrow. So the algorithm is as follows. F, L, F, U prime, R, U, F2, L2, U prime, L prime, B prime, D prime, B, L2, U. So what you get is this, where it's a square inside of a square, or a cube inside of a cube. And I could tell you the algorithm to switch the corner. But that takes a while. So honestly, I just suggest if you don't have a Rubik's brand, just twist the corners. It's pretty easy just to twist the corners, especially if you have a cube like this. But I will demonstrate the algorithm again on the other side so that it's solved. Because it's a three-dimensional puzzle, it has to cycle in 3, so I have to do the algorithm 3 times to get it from solved state through it to solved state. So I'm going to do it on the opposite side so it solves it in just one more. Okay, so it is as follows again. F, L, F, U prime, R, U, F2, L2, U prime, L prime, B prime, D prime, B, L2, U. Now, I will have all the algorithms that I demonstrate in the link or in the description So if you want to look at the algorithm and find the notation, it will be there. And if you don't know notation, it's, right side up. It's clockwise. See how it's moving clockwise? That's R. So just regular R. R prime is counterclockwise. So if I'm holding it like this is the right side. Down is counterclockwise. It's opposite with the left side. So L regular is down. L prime is up. Same with U, so the top face. U is just that way. U prime is this way. D clockwise. D prime counterclockwise. B counterclockwise and then clockwise. So that's cube notation. Just a quick little thing because that algorithm could be confusing with cube notation. And the next pattern I will show you is the Anaconda pattern, which may look like the snake or the python pattern, but it's different. And the algorithm is as follows with whatever side you want. So it is L, U, B prime, U prime, R, L prime, B, R prime, F, B prime, D, R, D prime, F prime. Now this is really cool. I really like this. You hold it like this, and can you see that? Yeah, I really like this pattern. And to get it back, you just do the same algorithm again in this state, so you hold it exactly the same, or you can just mix it up and solve it if you can. So L, U, B prime, U prime, R, L prime, B, R prime, F, B prime, D, R, D prime, F prime. Now, again, since it's a three-dimensional puzzle, it's going to cycle in threes. So it just switched. It may look the same, but it just switched. So now I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm not going to say the algorithm this time because that's a waste. There we go. All right, the next pattern that I'm going to show you is not with a regular 3x3, so this may be for more advanced cubers, but this is the big cube trick, and it's so much fun. You can do it on any big cube. I'm going to use my 8x8 for this demonstration. So this says CA, and it looks really hard to do that. But in reality, it's not. It's the same sort of thing as the dot pattern, except with more layers. So you see here, I'm just going to fix the C real quick. So I'm going to make the C disappear. And then I'm going to show you how to make the C and basically the theory behind it. So there's no more C. Now I want the C to be white. So, and I know that I need the one line right there to start the C. So I'm going to bring one line down like that. Now since I want it to be the whole entire strip, I'm going to bring the whole middle layer over like that. Now I'm going to bring this layer back up. And see, now it put that right there. And then you just need to bring the whole middle layer back. Do you see that? How it kind of cycles through that? If you don't get it, it's perfectly fine. Skip ahead 20, 30 seconds. But this is really cool if you can master it. Now I want to make a bar right here, a little 2 bar right there, and a little 2 bar right there. So I'm going to bring down 2 this time from this layer. Now I'm going to move just the top middle layer and just the bottom because I just want the bars there. And then I'm going to bring this layer back up and insert it, and now it's a C. And bring these 2 layers that I moved back, and you have yourself whatever you want. And that's how I made this Murica. And again, in honor of 4th of July, I know, patriotism and whatever. But now is a very fun pattern to do on big cubes as well. You can also do it on little cubes. So I'm going to use this 3x3 at first. And it's as follows. You go middle layer, top layer, middle layer, top layer, middle layer, top layer, middle layer, top layer. Now it does look a little mixed up, but I'm still holding it in the exact same position I just did all this with. And I'm going to turn this side up and then turn it over. Okay? Now I'm going to hold it like, remember, I'm holding it like this, so if you have yellow and blue, you're going to want to turn it down and then over to the counterclockwise. And then you're going to do that again. Then you're going to go down, over, and do it again. Now look at that. All the pieces are flipped. So that red and yellow switch between the red and yellow. And it did this on the whole cube. Now what's really fun is, let me grab it here. There you are. Excuse my background. I'm an amateur. I'm not really sure how to say that. But if you're using like a 5x5, you're also going to do that middle layer, the whole middle layer, so all 3 layers technically, and you're going to do the exact same thing I just did on the 3x3. But now you're going to use the middle layer and then 2 layers on the top. See? And then I'm going to do that again. And again. And it makes a super cool pattern on this. Now, I can do it with my 9x9 and 10x10, but that just takes forever, and it's very tedious, and it's hard to undo, because to get it undone, you do the exact same thing. Like, exact same thing, except wherever you want. It's a very simple pattern, so you're going to take it and just middle up, middle up, middle up, middle up, down, over, middle up, middle up, middle up, middle up, down, over, middle up, middle up, middle up, middle up, middle up. So that is the super flip. Now the spiral is another difficult sort of pattern, but it's not too hard. It's going to make a little spiral, on this, and it cycles in 3 again because it's a 3-dimensional puzzle. So you have to do this algorithm 3 times to rotate through. So it'll be L prime, B prime, D, U, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R2, D, L, D prime, L prime, R prime, F, U. And what you get is this really cool thing where it takes a spiral. That's pretty cool. I really like this pattern. I'm going to do the algorithm one more time. So it's, again, see? Cycles of 3. So the red is on the blue right now, and the white is on the red. But it'll change. It'll go blue, or it'll go white. It'll go white on blue and red on white. I'm so sorry. But here we go. L prime, B prime, D, U, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R2, D, L, D prime, L prime, R prime, F, U. And actually it makes this really cool pattern the second time around. So if you want to do two times, you can just do that. I'm going to leave this cube alone now. So if you just want to do it twice, you can do that. But again, all the algorithms will be in the description. So look there if you really need help or you just want to do it on your own. You can also probably find these patterns on any website. It's pretty easy, but it's good to have a visual like this because sometimes it's hard. Now this next one is the Python or the snake pattern that you know and love. And it's as follows. F2, R prime, B prime, U, R prime, L, F prime, L, F prime, B, D, D prime, R, B, L. There we go. So this is cool because it starts here and you go and it snakes around the cube until you get the other side. So it's really cool and fun to look at, and if you look at it this way, it's just super cool, and I love this pattern as well. Again, one of my favorites. And to fix it, you either remember where you started and do the algorithm again, or you can just mix up the cube and solve it again like this. You know, it's pretty simple to just do it, like solve it again like so. I mean, it's not too bad. It's actually a pretty easy scramble. Oh, G-perm. Alright, so that is 8 patterns for you guys. I really hoped you liked this video. comment down below if you want to see any other patterns, videos, tutorials, challenges. Really, I am looking for challenges to do, so please send me those. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.